There will be a time when you'll believe that everything is over. That will be the beginning, Epicurus. Things hasn't been going well for you in a while. Feeling lost, empty, and alone. One day everything is good, and the next day life just feels meaningless. Every day you see all kind of people living what it appears to be the perfect life. Wondering when things will get better, wondering when the time will come. You may be questioning why things have been so difficult, why you go right and life go left. Congratulations, the time has come. You are now entering your new life.
You see, the first thing to understand, and this is absolutely crucial, is that your feeling of being lost is based on a kind of cosmic joke. You think you're lost because you believe there's somewhere you're supposed to be. But where exactly is that? Who told you there was a particular place in life where everything would suddenly make sense? Now, consider this. A cloud never makes a mistake. The oak tree never questions whether it's growing the right way. The rain never wonders if it's raining correctly. Yet here we are, human beings, constantly worrying about whether we're doing life right. Isn't that extraordinary? What we're really dealing with here is a fundamental misunderstanding about the nature of existence. We've created this idea that life is some sort of journey from A to B. And if we're not clearly seeing point B, we must be lost. But life isn't like that at all. Life is more like music. You don't listen to music to get to the end of the song. The whole point is the dancing, the playing, the being. You see, when you're feeling anxious or stressed, what you're really experiencing is a magnificent battle between what is and what you think should be. And isn't it interesting that we never question this should be? Who wrote these rules? Where did we get this manual for how life ought to be lived? Consider this: every time you're feeling lost, you're actually experiencing a confrontation with reality. Reality is saying, this is what is, and your mind is saying, yes, but this isn't what should be. And in this gap between is and should be, we create all manner of psychological suffering. Now here's the real kicker. The more you try to get rid of anxiety and stress, the more you create it. It's like trying to smooth rough water with a flat iron. The very effort to smooth it out is what's keeping it disturbed. Do you see the beautiful absurdity of it all? What we're really talking about here is a fundamental misunderstanding of who and what we are. We think we're this separate, isolated ego that needs to manage and control life. But that's not what you are at all. You are life. You are the whole show. You are what the whole universe is doing at this particular place and time.
You are the whole show, constantly changing. All the pieces fitting into its place, functioning perfectly. Beautiful and sometimes scary. You are the whole thing. Do you feel pain? Then you are more alive than ever. Pain is the essence of human development. Pain is the most real thing a human can feel, as is love.
What's real? Matter. It's like, okay, that's one answer. What's real? What matters is real. Because that's how you act. Okay, so that's different than matter. It's like, okay, what's the most real of what matters? How about pain? Why is it the most real? Try arguing it away. Good luck. So pain is the fundamental reality. All right. Well, that's rough. Doesn't that lead to nihilism and hopelessness? Yeah, doesn't it lead to a philosophy that's antithetical towards being? The most fundamental reality is pain. Yes. Is there anything more fundamental than pain? Love. Really? If you're in pain, love and truth, that's what you got. And you know, if they're more powerful than pain, maybe they're the most real things. If you're a scientist, a materialist, think, well, the matter is the most real. It's like, well, you don't know what the matter is.
Yeah.
And so, and then when push comes to shove, and it will, you'll find out what's most real.
Yeah.
Join me on this journey, a journey of self-discovery, of learning and understanding how to master your inner world. As the Bible says, as above, so below. As it is inside, so outside. And there is more good news. You only have to win one battle. The one with yourself. Inside you resides light and darkness, good and evil, the yin and the yang. This was stated by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Gustav Jung on his shadow theory. Jung stated that everyone have a shadow. All the aspects of yourself that for one reason or another have been suppressed by you. Those thoughts and actions that were judged and criticized by society. Those aspects that you had to hide in order to feel accepted and validated by others. All this stored in the unconscious mind. Invisible for us, but not to the people around us. And the light is represented as the aspects that you consciously like and admire about yourself. Those thoughts and actions that were accepted by others and that are aligned to the idea of who you think you are. According to Jung's theory, by immersing into the shadow and unconditionally accept all these suppressed features, you can integrate them to the conscious light in order to unlock your full human potential, a ride that will return you to your authentic self, a genuine and complete version of you capable of achieving anything you desire.
Now, you also use the term self.
Yes.
Now, the word self, then, would this have a different meaning than, say, ego or
Oh, yes,
persona?
oh, quite, oh, yes. You see, when I say self, then you must not think of I, myself, because that is only your empirical self, and
Yes.
that is covered by the term ego.
Ego, yes.
But when it is matter of the self, then it is matter of a personality that is more complete than the ego, because the ego is only consists of what you are conscious of.
Yes, yes. Your awareness.
Yeah, what you know to be yourself. For instance, in our example, B that knows A, and A doesn't know B. B is relatively in the position of the self.
Yes.
Namely, the self is on the one side the ego, on the other side the unconscious personality, which everybody is in the possession of everybody, not in the possession. Very often it is just the other way around, that the unconscious is in possession of consciousness.
Yes, yes.
But that is a different case. Now, you see, while I am talking, I am conscious of what I say,
Yes.
I am conscious of myself, yet only to a certain extent. Quite a lot of things happen. For instance, I make gestures. I'm not conscious of them.
Yes.
They happen unconsciously. You can see them.
Yes.
I may say or use words, and I can't remember at all how to use those words, or even at the moment I'm not conscious of them.
Yes.
So any amount of unconscious things occur in my conscious condition. I'm never wholly conscious of myself.
Yes.
While I'm trying, for instance, to elaborate an argument, at the same time, there are unconscious processes that continue, perhaps a dream, which I had last night.
Yes.
Or a part of myself thinks of God knows what.
Yes.
Or of a trip I'm going to take, or of such and such people I have seen, or when I'm at writing a paper, I'm continuing writing that paper in my mind without knowing it.
Yes.
You can discover these things, say, in dreams, or if you are clever, in immediate observation of the individual, then you see in the gestures or in the expression in the face that there is what one calls une arrière-pensée, something behind consciousness. Yes. So that you have finally the feeling, well, that man has something up his sleeve.
I will be sharing with you all the knowledge that I have collected throughout this years, which I believe will be of great use to you. Knowledge from a variety of philosophers, cultures, religions, and historical figures. I'll give you tools, practices, and new perspectives. Let's stand upon the shoulders of giants. To pursuit greatness, thank you for sharing a part of your time with me. You'll hear from me very soon. And always remember that you are it.